Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So I'm filming this intro separate from the actual reading, so the audio might sound a little bit different, but I am doing a two-part reading for this. So this is going to be a Breaking Generational Curses reading, and for this part, we're going to be talking about breaking generational curses when it comes to finances, and then in part two, which I'm going to upload tomorrow, we're going to talk about breaking generational curses when it comes to like love, starting a family, and things of that sort. So yeah, I just wanted to add that in. And if this reading resonates with you, I also am uploading an extended video as well, as always. So the link to the extended will be in the description box. So let's go ahead and dive into the reading. Okay, so these are going to be your messages for breaking generational curses when it comes to money and finances. So the first card that came out is the Uranus card. So what I'm getting from that card is that in this lifetime, you're going to break financial generational curses by doing something that's completely out of the box. The Uranus card is all about being different, being rebellious, going a completely different path than, what other people have taken. This also is the card of like the black sheep. So that's something that you might resonate with. Like you could have been like the black sheep of your family. And what I'm getting from this card is that if you did feel like that, if you felt like you were kind of like the outcast of your family or like that you were different in some way, whatever made you different from them is going to play a role in you breaking these financial generational curses. So let's say, for example, you were different from your family because you were a bit more sensitive, you were a bit more, emotional. I feel like you're going to end up doing something career-wise that's going to utilize your sensitivity and your compassion, and that is going to help you to break these financial, generational curses. It could also be that maybe you were the more creative one in the family. It could have been that you were the more outspoken one as well. Like maybe you were the one to always call people out. Like when you saw certain things going on in your family that you felt weren't right, you felt like it was like injustice, you would call it out. I feel like that trait is going to play a role in you, building wealth for yourself, or like building or breaking these financial curses. I want to stop saying breaking financial generational curses because it's going to get repetitive. So I'm just going to say building wealth for yourself, whatever wealth means to you, because we all have a different definition of it, but that's just what I'm going to use. But yeah, I feel like you're going to build wealth by utilizing the things that makes you different from your family, or the things that make you different from society as a whole. And like I said, Uranus is all about thinking outside of the box and going the opposite direction. So I feel like your career path is going to be one that's very unconventional. Like for example, let's say that you decide that you want to be an artist, right? Like, that's not a very conventional path. And I feel like even taking the unconventional path of being an artist, you would even be different from other artists, right? Like, let's say, for example, you want to be a musician. That's already an unconventional path. Like not a lot of people are going after that as a career. I feel like you would take it a step further and you would even be different from other musicians. You might end up, forging some sort of path or like some sort of new genre of music that other people haven't tapped in with yet. You see what I'm saying? So it's like you're stepping outside of the box of society, but then even in your lane that you're entering, you're even stepping outside of the box in that, like, for example, let's say that you wanted to be a YouTuber. Again, that's something that's very unconventional. You would even be like completely different from other YouTubers. You would end up doing some different sort of video that other people haven't seen, or some different genre of videos that other people haven't seen. So yeah, I just feel like ultimately you're going to step outside the box. And what I'm getting is that what you don't want to do is to sit down and try to brainstorm ways to do this. I feel like you're going to end up overthinking, because the Uranus card is also about being overstimulated. It's about like overthinking. So I feel like if you sat down and said, okay, what can I do to be different? You would end up getting very frustrated and very overwhelmed. I feel like this is something that's going to come to you. Like this is something that it's something that's going to take place, that's going to end up pushing you in the right direction. Like, for example, before I started my YouTube channel, I was thinking to myself, what do I want to do with my life? You know, I was very confused, very lost. I had a psychology degree, but I didn't really know what I wanted to do with it, right? And then I met this man. He ended up being a narcissist. He ended up, abusing me. And I ended up starting my YouTube channel about, narcissistic abuse. So that literally came to me. It's not something that I sat down and tried to like rack my brain of like, what should I do? What type of YouTube channel should I start? It's something that kind of just came to me out of nowhere. And I feel like it's the same with you. Like, it's just going to come to you, the thing that you are meant to be doing. For a lot of you, you already know what this is, because for a lot of you, like I said, you could be like an artist or like creative in some way, and so you would already know that that's what you want to do. But for a lot of you, if it hasn't come to you yet, it's going to come to you. Uranus card is also about like things coming to you out of nowhere. And sorry, I just got like too many downloads at once and it just made my crown hurt. So I had to pause for a second. But yeah, Uranus is all about you getting things or things coming to you out of nowhere. So don't rack your brain for it. Don't overthink it. Try to just let it come to you, So the next two cards, we have the Hangman card and we have the Lovers card. So with the Hangman card being here, this card talks about being stuck. And again, we just talked about how some of you, like when you're stuck, you try to overthink to the point where you end up just being even more frustrated. So that's definitely coming through in the cards. So again, I feel like this is a repeat message about letting it come to you. The Lovers card is also here in the reverse. So to me, the Lovers card in reverse is talking about a change of path. It seems like there's something that you think you're going to be doing when it comes to your wealth. Like, I feel like you have an idea of like, okay, this is what I'm going to do to build wealth. But I feel like you don't, like, you're going to end up changing course is what I'm hearing. Because like I said, it's something that's going to take place, that the universe is going to send you an experience or a sign of some sort that's going to make it very, very clear. Like, you're not going to second guess it. You're not going to be like, well, what am I like? What does this mean? This is like a very, very clear universe sign from the universe that's telling you the correct path that you're going to take to build wealth. And it could be a little bit different from what you originally thought. Like, for example, me, like I said before, I went to school, got my psychology degree. I thought that I was going to end up getting my PhD and, maybe opening up a practice, right, and being a psychologist. And I ended up in that field, yes, but I ended up being in the psychology field in a different way. So that's what I'm seeing. It's like the universe is going to bring to you the career path that's going to make you extremely happy. It's like the universe knows what you need better than you do, is what I'm seeing. So we can think in our minds like, okay, I feel like I want to do this. I feel like this will make me happy, but we're kind of on the fence about it. And then the universe brings us something that truly makes us happy. And because it's something that we're passionate about and it's something that makes us happy, that is going to lead to wealth. That's going to lead to a lot of financial abundance, because the energy behind something that you're passionate about, like when you're passionate about something, you put that energy into it, it energetically attracts wealth into your life. So that's what I'm seeing. So if you have not found what you love to do yet, or if you haven't found what you're passionate about, or like it just seems like you're at a standstill right now when it comes to building wealth, trust me, the universe is going to send something your way, and it's going to be crystal clear. Like, you're not going to second guess it whatsoever. So the next two cards are the 10 of Wands, and we have the High Honor card. So with the 10 of Wands being here in the reverse, to me, this is talking about a struggle that you have experienced, and it's like you're finally going to be at ease. So what I'm reading this as is like the things that you struggle with in life, whatever career path you're going to end up on, this career path is actually going to help you to release some of that baggage. So this could literally be like you're going to end up building wealth through potentially helping other people who have been through the same thing that you have been through, because that's going to be healing for you. It's going to be healing for them, and it's going to help you to build wealth. That's what I'm seeing. So it's like a I want to say killing two birds with one stone, but I really hate that saying because the imagery is just very like I don't like that, I don't like that saying, but I get what I'm trying to say. It's like this career path, it's not only building you wealth, but it's also helping you to release any type of like emotional baggage that you have, or any type of like heaviness that you've been holding on to due to past trauma or like just past pain. I feel like this career path helps you to completely release it, and it's helping other people to do so as well. And so it's like you're building wealth, but you're also healing yourself in the process. So it's like you're building wealth in two ways, because wealth is, you know, financial abundance, but wealth is also internal peace. So that's what I see for you. It's like, yeah, I feel like whatever you've been through, your career path is going to help you to heal from it, and you're going to end up healing a lot of people. Like for example, musicians, right? Artists, they have been through painful things, and then they go and they make songs about it, and then their songs help them to heal. Like, you know, them making that song helps them to release that pain, and then on top of that, it's helping, you know, thousands or millions of other people to heal as well, because, you know, other people are listening to their music and relating to it and they're healing. So it's like it's a 2-for-1. Like the artist is getting rich off of their music, but also healing themselves at the same time, and also healing other people. So I feel like that's what's going to be happening for you. It's like a load being released, and then on top of that, you're getting paid for it. So it's like, you know, it's like the perfect combination, pretty much is what I'm seeing here. So like I said, this is something that the universe is going to send you. Do not sit and try to rack your brain about how is this going to happen or when is this going to happen. Just prepare yourself for it to happen. Just make sure you're taking care of your mental health. Make sure that you are just really looking after yourself, because when the opportunity presents itself, you want to make sure that you're ready for it, you know? So yeah, that's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm seeing. And we're going to finish this in the extended reading. For those of you who have never gotten an extended reading before, basically the way that it works is that in this reading, a lot of people, you know, watch the YouTube readings, and because of that, the messages that come through are a bit more general. But then in the extended reading, it's less people who watch, so therefore I can get more specific with my messages. So it's closer to like a personal reading. So yeah, we're going to finish this in the extended video. I'm going to pull some more cards. I'm going to see if I can get more specific about the career path and what your life is going to look like while you're in this career path, and you know, just overall what it's going to look like when you are at this place of generating this wealth and breaking these financial generational curses. And also I could channel some messages about specific steps that you can start taking right now in order to lead you in the right direction. So the extended video is going to be in the description box down below. I'll leave the link down there. And yeah, I will see you guys over on the extended. Bye.